Seniors, did you not get a step-through e-bike? Here's why you may regret it. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today we're gonna talk about step-through e-bikes, and if you didn't get one, why you may regret it. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, right here, I've got two awesome step-through e-bikes. Simple step-through 26-inch and the simple step-through 20-inch. Both are linked in the description below if you want to check them out. Now, I've done hundreds of test rides with senior riders over the age of 60, and the physical ability obviously there's a broad spectrum of what any rider is capable of, whether, senior or not. But what I found is a lot of senior riders do struggle with getting their foot over the top tube bar of certain electric bikes. Now, many bikes and e-bikes will have a bar here, and you typically have to lift it to get on and off, or you'd have to bring your leg over the rear to mount it. Now, as we get older, arthritis kicks in, we have surgeries, or there's other physical ailments we might be going through that prevent us from doing the leg swing or also lifting our leg over the bar. Now, I also see many riders, over the age of 60 getting into e-bikes, and they really don't want to feel like they're any more physically limited than they once were, right? So they try it and they squeeze their foot over the top tube at all costs. And maybe you can do it now, clearing your foot by like an inch or a little bit, or maybe you can do it easily. But the thing that I've seen in a couple instances with us is oftentimes when a senior rider doesn't choose a step through, they come back less than a year or a year later because they felt unsafe or the mounting and dismounting was difficult. And what I find is that if the mounting and dismounting of your e-bike is difficult or strenuous, it's going to kill your enthusiasm for wanting to take rides. That mounting and dismounting process needs to be simple, easy, safe. Then you'll be excited about going out there and riding your e-bike. If at any point it becomes strenuous, you're gonna think, oh, I don't wanna deal with getting my foot over the top tube. And I've seen it before countless times. The other thing to take into account is if you are gonna spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on an electric bike, you want something you can be certain you'll be able to use for the next several years. And what I've seen with many riders is physically things can change for them in a year, in 6 months. Very rapidly it can happen. If arthritis sets in, or maybe you tear something in a knee, or you just need surgery, double knee replacement or hip replacement, and all of a sudden, one day you might have had a certain amount of movement, and the next day, all of a sudden, your movement becomes limited. Now, that's the huge benefit of a step-through frame like the two on the simple step-through or other step-through frames that are out there. And again, I've seen it before. We've had someone or multiple people actually return an e-bike they've had because all of a sudden, they're not able to lift their leg over the bar. So, you may regret it if you've already opted to have one that's not a step-through. If you're searching, I highly recommend considering a step-through frame because of how easy it is to get on and off, and it just makes the overall experience of riding an e-bike less stressful, and you don't want the mounting and dismounting to be the most stressful part of your ride. You don't want any part of it to be stressful, but if that mounting and dismounting is stressful, it's going to take all the fun out of it. And if you fall one time, you're going to have to really build your confidence back up. With the step-through frame, you eliminate a lot of those risks, and it just makes it so much easier. And I've seen it countless times before, how happy people are when they finally get into an e-bike that they can easily get on and off of. Now, just real quick on these two, these are 500-watt electric bikes. They've got 10.4 amp hour batteries. You can go up to 20 miles an hour, whether using the pedal assist or a throttle. You can also go up to a range of 50 miles. These are really cool options if you are looking for a step through, and they are linked in the description. Now, if you have any other questions or thoughts on the topic, please reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. In addition to that, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're going to warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. In addition to that, we've got a test ride location here in San Clemente, California. Come on out. We're at 1046 Calle Recodo, Unit K. Test ride any of our e-bikes or e-trikes before you purchase to find what you like. And lastly, join our community. We have a Facebook group called 630 Pedalers. Thousands of members in the group. Join before you purchase to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download our app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.